Alright, what's good, YouTube? Big Wave guy back in this thing for another one. We got some more HOH hoop drama going on between MK and CashNasty. Now, as we all know, they got into a little back and forth last week at the game when they was doing a 3-on-3 and when Friga played Cam. And MK actually wore a Cash is Scared shirt. Now this shit started a whole snowball of events because now we got some ongoing beef. Now Cash then went live explaining, he said ask MK if you want to know what happened, but he basically saying why would he be scared, man? Y'all in his hometown, y'all in his state, Louisiana. Why would he be scared? So MK went back and made a reaction video explaining the whole situation called Why Police Escorted Me Out the 50K HOA Event. MK versus CashNasty. So we gonna sit back and see what MK gotta say. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's Big Wave guy. Let's get it.
If y'all didn't see it, some people saw it on the live stream of the House of Highlights, but this shirt right here, Cash is Scared.
All right, that go to infamous shirt that I guess made CashNasty go crazy because I guess police had to escort MK out. We gonna see what's going on, man. Let's go to the back of the shirt.
And Cam got robbed, got me in a lot of trouble this weekend. Not really trouble, but it caused a lot of commotion.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel like Cam got robbed. I feel like Cash actually beat Cam fair and square. I know everybody talking about the following, whatever. At this point, we know shit's gonna get physical, so if you playing soft, you take your ass home.
A lot of confrontation, and people got upset about it. People were happy about it. People were laughing, taking pictures. At the end of the day, I wore it because what else was I gonna do? The game got canceled for whatever reason. My opponent said he was injured. Now, if that's true, if that's not, we're gonna talk about it in this video as to why I thought it was not true. All
right, just off the back, we see that MK already not believing CashNasty's injury. Y'all see him throw up the quotation marks. MK not going for it, man. It is a growing pull. I feel like growing pulls hurt. Can you still walk and do little shit with a growing pull? Yes, you can. Does that mean you can play basketball? No, it doesn't.
In the live stream, there was a huge breakout fight that some of y'all might have seen on YouTube after, but some people didn't. And I'm gonna basically explain the whole truth about everything, why my opponent didn't play, why the next game for the finals will be in the next 2 weeks or whatnot, whatever it is. Everything's gonna come out now. The whole truth is gonna come out now. And I made this video because a lot of my fans were super excited to see me play. I was excited to play. I trained super hard. I was really excited to take this home to my family, to Canada. I promise.
All right, pay attention to what he said, y'all. Y'all seen how excited he was to play that game. He trained super hard, and that's the main point that I want to get out there. To all you little fans out there that's hating, talking about following this and that. Look, man, the man trains hard. It shows. That's all I be saying. I don't be trying to hate on other players. I just be calling it like I see it. And what we have seen so far is this man works harder than anybody.
I promised you guys I was going to win. And it never happened, so it's a little bit of a disappointment, but I'm here to clear everything up right now. Let's start with the back of the shirt. I mean, if y'all watch the game, my opponent that I'm about to play in the finals played my boy Cam, and I didn't really care who won because I knew that I would probably beat both because I've been training for this. My main thing was to get past Friga. Shout out to Friga if you're watching this, man. Friga held me, man.
Shout out Friga, man. Shout out Friga. A lot of Friga fans then came on my page and was like, you condone fouling and all that. Nah, man, I like Friga. Friga is a solid player. Matter of fact, he's super cold. I respect his game, and he deserves all the success that he's getting right now for sure.
I mean, he was up 10-4. You can replay the clip right now. Dude was up 10-4. It took a lot for me to come back and win. I thought the refs were a bad idea, but overall, man, props to Friga. So before me and Friga played, Cam and my opponent that I'm going to be playing in the finals played. Now, if you guys saw the game, you would see that there was very, very questionable calls from the ref. There was calls that weren't even called. But when it's too much and it's over the top, you got to make the calls. Now, at the end, there was a super questionable call that if you saw, it was called as a charge against Cam. And when I saw that and they completely kind of erased it and didn't.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a charge, but do we really do charges in one-on-ones? You know what I'm saying? Now, if that's not a charge, he definitely did travel. I'm sorry to say, Cash, but the whole world seen it, man. It got 500,000 views. Everybody know you traveled on that game winner, but at the end of the day, you still won.
And then the ref said he didn't call it. I was like, okay, Cam got robbed big time. And
Maybe he did get
props to
robbed.
Cam as well for playing against Friga in that consolation match. Dude was playing on a broken ankle or a sprained ankle, and he still played through it. So proof is you can play through an injury. Some injuries, I guess you can't. So my opponent that I was supposed to play in the finals said that he had pulled his groin. And when I heard that, I was pissed. Like I said, I wanted to, bring this home to my family, bring this home to Canada. Shout out to House of Highlights for putting it on. Like, props to you guys. But at the end of the day, I want to talk to you guys why I made the shirt, how everything happened, and what I thought. So
Y'all obviously see MK said Cam had a messed up ankle and he still played through that injury. So I'm guessing that MK is expecting Cash. Like, you pulled your groin, bro. If Cam just played you, then you should be able to still play me. But I'm gonna tell you like this, MK. Hell nah, nigga. I ain't playing with no injury, so I know he not, man. Nobody about to do that. If that was Cam's choice, that was Cam's choice. But if you ask me, he should have waited because he went out kind of sad and it didn't look like his ankle was hurting. It just looked like he played soft to me.
first things first, when you have a groin injury, it's extremely hard to walk. If anyone's ever stretched your groin, you can walk to an extent. But if you pull your groin, you really can't walk. You can't jump, you can't run, you barely can stand. My opponent said that he pulled his groin, and the night of that he pulled his groin, he was out doing his thing. The next day, he was walking about. And then when we got to the actual game, when it was Cam versus Friga, he saw my shirt. He walked over to me. I walked out.
All right, guys, here go the confrontation, man. So y'all see what he said? He said, if you stretch your groin, you can still walk on it. But if you pull your groin real bad, you're not going to be able to play. But he said, Cash did admit this. He did say after the game, he went out to the Bourbon Street or whatever. But, man, I feel like if you pull your groin, unless you break your leg or tear your ACL or some fucking meniscus or something, bro, to where you got to be in a wheelchair or on crutches, you can walk with a pulled groin. So, yeah, that's why he made the Cash a scared shirt.
He was jumping. So at the end of the day, if you really pulled your groin, you cannot be walking, period. The other thing is, we're going to play this back right now. It's like the last few points, dude was going crazy. Like, props to him. Like I said, props to him for getting to the finals. The dude can put in work, and I told him this. Like, he can really outwork his opponents. He beat Cam 2 times in the third game. Like, that shows mad hustle.
That's true, man. Don't matter about talent all the time. Sometimes hard work outworks talent. You know what I'm saying? If you got the talent and you got no work ethic, somebody like Cash can come through and just make you look crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Hard. And at the end of the day, no matter what the beef is, I respect the dude for getting all the way there. And I think he really put in his work and he tried his hardest. And I was not going to take this opponent lightly. You know what I mean? So, we can argue all we want about the injury, about whatever it is, but the dude got to the finals. Props to him. But I think the injury was a little bit BS. If you pull your groin somewhere during the middle of the game where it was or near the end, and you play for another 2-3 minutes, that's about all you can do with adrenaline. At the end of the day, adrenaline only lasts so long. So the fact that he got through the end of the game, looking perfectly fine, jumping off of 1 foot, doing layups, like crazy layups, playing hard defense, it's just very suspicious.
Let's just say he tweaked his groin. You know what I'm saying? I believe the injury, but do I believe it's pulled to? Nah, I don't think so. Cause I think he right. Like, he might have not would have finished the game, but if you tweak your groin, I feel like you got enough adrenaline to last. You already on the court. We already here. I'm not about to back down and quit. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like he played through that.
It's just very fishy. It's just, like I said, I trained super hard to get to this moment. And the fact that we had to back out last minute is just very weird to me. You know what I mean? So, because, I played a game, it was about 45 minutes versus Friga. My body was killing me. I felt like my back was pulled. I felt like my calves were pulled. Everything was swollen on my body. I was taking ice baths, hot baths, stretching, got a massage 2 days in a row. And I try to...
Shout out to MK for doing what he had to do in the recovery phase. Ice baths, stretching, massages. I think a lot of y'all players on here, man, y'all underestimating that shit. Y'all better take some notes from LeBron James and these pros and MK and them, man. Y'all playing these back-to-back 45-minute one-on-one games and y'all not getting massages afterwards and stretching and taking ice baths. Come on, y'all athletes, man. Y'all gotta take care of y'all bodies so it don't be shutting down when shit gets tough.
Treat my body the best I could. So what I think it was maybe, you know, he got a cramp, he seized up, and that's what hurt. That's why he couldn't walk, because I was cramping up as well. I don't know if he was injured or not. If he is, I pray for a speedy recovery, honestly, because it's a serious injury, a pulled groin. But at the same time, like I said, when I wore this at the event, something you guys didn't see, I'm about to pull up some footage right now. I was wearing the shirt. He approached me with two or three of his boys circled around. They all came up against me and they basically said, like, what are you doing? Why are you wearing that shirt? And I told them, because I thought you were scared. I just saw your video. I was gonna watch it. I don't know if you're necessarily injured, but I told him, you know, I'm wearing this shirt. And he had begged me, take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off. And, you know, I wasn't gonna take off a shirt.
See, this where shit be going left at, man. You wore the shirt. So you should have expected Cash to come over there and say something about the shirt. Now, as far as Cash talking about take it off, bro, I'm not taking shit off because you told me to, man. I got my own opinions. If I feel like you scared, you scared. It is what it is. Don't come over here trying to bully me, take the shirt off. Nah, we ain't doing none of that shit.
That I really believed in. So when we were done with that, House of Highlights, security got in the middle of it. They handled it because it was escalating to a point where maybe a fight was gonna break out. And remember, I had like me and my manager, that was just us two. It's just a shirt at the end of the day. If people are that sensitive about a shirt, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, again, I'm gonna voice what I feel like is proper. And I thought he was scared, right? That's at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. I'm gonna do what I think is right. And that should be a lesson to anybody watching. You know what I mean? So security stretched us out. There's a video of kind of me getting escorted by the police that you can show there. I'm not messing with American police. Dude was pushing me and like, not having that.
Yeah, I heard he said he not messing with American police. You got damn right, man. I don't know what kind of police y'all got in Canada, but down here in America, boy, you better not get into it. Cop gonna body slam your ass, then shoot you. I'm just keeping it real.
I'm trying to be like, you know, denied entry when I come back to the United States, but, you know, shit got a little hectic. We got split up by House of Highlights, and then we basically were asked, you know, take off the shirt or leave. So I didn't think that was fair necessarily because he can watch. I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching the game with my shirt on. And my opponent.
Time out, man. HOH. Y'all told him he got to take off the shirt or leave? Come on, this is what it's all about. Competition, man. Back and forth, friendly rivalries. Like, I understand it was a lot for them to get into it at this damn game. Y'all did the most. Y'all was extra with that one, I ain't gonna lie. But at the end of the day, no blows was thrown, no punches, no shoves. Only person got shoved was MK by the cops to get out. And you know what I'm saying? He willingly left. Now for HOH, y'all made him take off the shirt, or who made him take off the shirt? I don't know. He didn't clarify, but if y'all made him take off the shirt, I just feel like that wasn't right. He could have left the shirt on. That just brings more excitement to the whole thing.
He felt some type of way about it, so I thought it was fine, but they wanted us to leave or take off the shirt. I wasn't taking off the shirt because that's what I believe in. And then I see the dude and his team, whoever it was, running after me again. Now again, if you pulled your groin, you cannot run, like, period. You can't run or jump or hop or walk really fast. Like, that's just physically impossible. Like, if you're an athlete, you should know. Like, either you get diagnosed properly or it's not a pulled groin. Like, you can't say it's a pulled groin because you can't do that. Like, he was literally jumping and hopping at me, right? So, you know, this is not to throw shots. This is just to tell you guys my truth. I wanted to show you guys, you know, what happened behind the scenes. You can kind of see during the 3-on-3, I'm gonna play it back right now. It was getting super hectic. The camera was just stuck on Cam and Kenny, and, you know, no like action was really happening. It was because all this beef was happening on the sideline. And they didn't bring it to life, so I thought I would. And like, that's that. That's all I really gotta say.
All right, man, so that was MK explanation on what happened between him and CashNasty. Shit got heated, but shit didn't go too far, and that's what I like to see from these young guys, man. Y'all make sure y'all ball out at the finals. Everybody gonna tune in. Y'all come to my channel. Let's discuss this shit. Let's talk about it, man. Leave it in the comments if you agree or disagree with MK. Big Wave God, and I'm out this thing. I got no problems. so much clothes, I need 2 closets. This weed I got is too exotic. I turned a dime into a dime. They like, goddamn, you done blew it without me. They like, how the fuck did you do it without me? I'm the real deal, you a carbon copy. I just switched styles and I don't know a stylist. I'm a fucking god, big wave guy, and I got a goddess. We gon' both blow like it's comic.